And then this lineman from Detroit just went on this profanity-laced tirade at the minister Reggie White. And Reggie White told him, Jesus is coming, and walked away. Which you kind of could think that is a nice thing. Jesus is coming. So a couple more people go through, take their chance at the drill, and Reggie comes back and says, I want him. And he walks up and he says, Jesus is here. And then he proceeds to hip toss that man into the quarterback. And he says, don't you ever curse me. Don't you ever curse Jesus again. Man. But like I said, they are having their issues. And it's like, man, he say, are you trying? He say, no, I'm not trying to fail, man. And something he says that just clicks. And all of a sudden, it's one of those kind of beautiful mind things. I guess the numbers start lighting up. And I get it. You kind of feel something's a buzz. Something has clicked. We feel success is on the horizon. We go to the pit. All is a buzz. Whitley enters and approaches Kim. Kim said, she approaches Kim to quit. Kim like, I ain't quitting. I know you my roommate, but I ain't quitting the step team. I'm doing this. Yeah. Jaleesa says she's going to complete the choreography. So Jaleesa says, hey, y'all, let me show you this move I've been working on. And they look at her like, well, what is that?
Hey.
Like, what is that?
All I know is the girl from the other. What hall were they going against?
Huh?
What hall were they going against? Which
I don't even know.
All I know is that the girl walked up. She said they hit it. They just hit it for him. Y'all can have that one. Walked off.
That was cruel. That was kind of rough right there. They did their own. She said you could have that.
They hit it till they went Y'all gonna have that one. Walked off.
I was like, this is also, let me state this, and I guess this is a problem. They probably had a copyright problem because this is a step competition between halls. And this is similar to competitions like at PWIs. Like Ryan used to be at, my daughter Ryan was at Rice University. And they have these things called halls that are, they have competitions. They had a beer and bike race.
Like Revenge of the Nerds?
Yes.
What?
They did that.
Do you know? I tried to talk. I remember, man, I wanted to do something like that at Howard, bruh. I wanted a like a similar games where like things like that, like you had the right race. Like I wanted to have the Revenge of the Nerds games on campus, but we never even asked because it was like nobody's gonna do it. They won't even let the alcohol on campus.
That's what surprised me. I was like, well, how did you do this, Ryan? You're 18. No, I'm sorry, you're not 18 because she was in school a year early. It's like,
oh yeah.
Hey, I was just happy.
Man, I'm so jealous. I wanted that at Howard, bro. I so wanted that at Howard. I was gonna have, bro. We were gonna have you on tricycles, just like Revenge of the Nerds. And every time you went around, you had to take either a shot or drink some beer, whatever.
Yeah. My point is, they're complaining. It's not like a fraternity step show, a fraternity or sorority competition. Yeah. When they have the step show, it is sorority. I just thought about this. Like even though it's the step show, the sororities go first and the fraternities. I don't know. How does that happen? How does that work?
I'm trying to remember.
I ironically have never seen a step show at Howard.
Really? Huh.
I never saw a step show at Howard. Huh. It was always.
I don't remember. I don't remember if they alternated between fraternity and sororities. I'm pretty sure they probably alternated. I don't remember though.
Oh, but it was always.
I know we were. we were last, I believe, because
it was not. You gotta also remember, it's night before the game. It's the night before the game, so we never got a chance.
Ours was the day of the game.
Okay,
it was after the game. Yeah.
But like I said, they're having their competition, and basically he said after these young ladies dropped these steps and said you can hold that, they said you need to get Whitley on the team now. You need to get Whitley.
I don't care how mean she is. I do not care.
I don't care.
Even Freddie was like, hey, whatever it takes.
That could be embarrassing right there. That could really be embarrassing. We need to do something about this. We go to Kim and Whitley's room. Whitley is alone. Miss Pruitt comes by. This was her old room. I don't know why I just wrote this.
What'd you say, Miss Prune?
I said Miss Pruitt came by. This was her old room, and I wrote, "She's a female dog." she's just mean.
Yeah,
like, what is wrong? Man, you need something? I need to get Mr. Gaines to take you in the back room or something? What is wrong with you? She came by to see where she had carved her initials into her initials into the wall. Being that she's 92, I don't know why the hell she expected to be seen. Whitley is being gracious, and this heifer is just not letting up. Like, she got a problem with everything. I think Whitley said something about her relatives working on the remodel, and then she insulted that. I mean, I was kind of upset. Like, you pissing me off, lady. What's wrong with you?
I told you, man. She literally makes you want to disrespect elders.
She does. She makes you want to disrespect elder. She leaves. I think Whitley sees her future and it scares her.
Yes. You know what? That's very good. I kept trying to figure out. There's more to this scene, and I know I'm missing something. You just hit the nail on the head. She saw herself.
It's like, is that gonna be me? Jaleesa then comes by and asks Whitley to return because they need her help to choreograph. And I think the timing of Miss Pruitt is what makes her happily accept. She said, yes, I don't want to be like
and says she owes Freddie an apology.
She did. She became she became a new woman after that. Watching that,
you talk about that's the original Scared Straight. Just send Miss Pruitt.
Just send Miss Pruitt. Dwayne comes in. We're in the pit. Dwayne is tired. Folks are coming up to him. Is meat going to pass? Is meat going to pass?
Is our nose tackle, who's the only person that can win this game for us?
Are you really that concerned at an HBCU? Are you really that concerned about the football game? As a football player, I am, but I know how most. When we were there, when I was there during the time we were winning, so people were concerned. We were in the running.
When I was at Howard, same thing.
But in general,
we were like black national champions. So yeah.
But in general, homecoming. It's about the party. It's about the weekend.
We had Jay Walker. So
yeah. So like I said, everybody's asking he's going to do well, this, that, and the other. Walter comes in to run. He's asking the same thing. A happy meat locker enters on crutches.
That's good for Walter's ass.
Walter,
That's just how you talk too. That's just how you talk too.
Walter, I passed. What happened? Why are you on crutches?
I'll be out about 3 weeks.
I was so happy I jumped and I tore a ligament. I'll be out for about 3 weeks.
Hey, he said it so nonchalant. Hey, I'll be out for about 3 weeks, but I passed.
Ain't you happy for me, Walter? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Walter's like, yeah.
I was like, that's good for you. Because you over there messing up with Dwayne homecoming. That's good for you.
Oh, man, it was like that. Gilbert, on the front, in front of Gilbert Hall. The step show's about to happen. Walter expresses
the biggest step show on campus. Will take place out front
of Gilbert Hall. Yeah. But Walter expresses his remorse about losing the game. But Hampton better watch out because basketball season is coming. I can't remember.
Wait. Did they lose? Did they lose? I can't remember.
Yeah, they lost because the meat locker wasn't there. Yeah.
No, they won.
Who? Hillman didn't win. They lost.
Why do I think Hillman won?
Man, I don't know. You haven't. I don't know what that is. Hillman lost, bro.
Oh, Hillman. Wait. My night just went out on me. Oh, man. Look at that. Oh, well. Wow. Wow.
Hillman lost.
Oh, there we go. We back.
There we go.
We back. Look at that. We back.
But no, Hillman lost. Hillman lost the game, and Walter's expressing his remorse or whatever. I try to think about when I first got to Howard. You got we really sucked. And matter of fact,
yeah, I remember when we first got there. Yeah, was bad.
But guess what? We went 4-6, and we doubled our wins for the season, and we won our homecoming. Our first win of my freshman season was homecoming. It was the 6th game of the year, and it was against Virginia State at the old RFK, where the then Redskins, now Commanders, play. And it was, we were on a homecoming. We used to be that team. Hey, man, who we lining up for homecoming? Call House. Yeah. And, dude, that year, I think we played 3 homecomings. And the next season, people were still lining, even though we doubled our output, people were still lining us up. And I think you probably remember we played Norfolk State. And it was on BET. That's why. You had a videotape of it. But we played Norfolk State and we beat them at their homecoming. I will never forget that. Man, Norfolk is probably different now, but when we went there, it felt slightly like a penitentiary. I never forgot because they said we're going to eat while we're there. So we're going to the Norfolk State their cafeteria. It's like, really? So we go in there, and I kid you not, Howard at least has plastic plates. They had metal plates, like in prison. I was like, oh. I was looking like Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood. And them ladies, them people would just hauling that food. I was like, wow. And I remember the dessert, they had a box of like Hostess pies. And it was wow. I remember the guys on the team saying, "We're gonna beat their ass for this." And we did. We beat them. We beat them on their homecoming, man. We beat them on their homecoming. I remember we also went down to Morehouse. They lined us up for homecoming, and it was our first time playing in years. Like, I know it's a regular thing now, but it was the first time in years. And they brought us down. Man, we rode a bus 12 hours to Atlanta. We got in at about 11 o'clock at night. So we get in. Man, Billy Dawes, I never forgot. Billy Dawes come around. Hey, man, they got this spot around the corner. What's it called? Magic City? Really? This is when Magic City was like in its nascent years. Like, it wasn't Magic City. This was when it was someplace called Magic City. Everybody kept, dude, this place, man, you got to come out. Man, we didn't even know. It's like we got in at 11 o'clock. We didn't even know we had like a curfew, just because we went around the corner. Man, after the game, I had to stay in my room. The majority of the team had to stay in their room because they all went to Magic City, bro. It was right around the corner. Man, they said, bruh, for real?
I bet you it's worth missing that curfew.
It was.
Hey,
It was. It was. But we did win the game, and we beat the living hell out of them. Oh my God, I'm just but I'm talking about but I digress. The ladies of Gilbert Step and Start Stepping and Freddie is in there. She's hanging in there.
She hit it.
1, 2, she's in there. She is getting it done.
Na 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 na.
Yeah, that kind of. I say, all right.
A B C D E F G. That's what she said, bro. That's what she said. One for me.
It was different.
We don't wear hair, do we? Don't wear weaves.
The ladies, they're successful, and they upset the other group of ladies who stand there and be like, That's all it really was.
That's what it is, bro. Hey, what about Jaleesa at the end? Gilbert. Woo! Which reminds me, how old is Jaleesa?
Well, she's about 29 now. She's about to be
Jaleesa about
28.
29.
28.
On the dorm step team. Really? Really, Jaleesa? Is that what we're doing? You're the 29-year-old. You're the 29-year-old going, Gilbert. Woo! Really?
You are the person that Debbie Allen is hoping didn't watch the first season. Didn't watch. You're the one that Debbie Allen is hoping did not listen closely in the first season. Oh my God! And like I say, and as they do this, they go to credits, not knowing who won the competition.
Oh, we know who won. Who won.
We must.
Gilbert won. That would be funny though if they came back and that all just whooped their ass.
He beat y'all.
He said y'all just thought y'all had it with that. Gilbert.